All right, good evening. Going to be warm the next few days. No surprise to us. 93 actually come a month from now. Even right now, probably you're sitting at home thinking 93. It's not that bad. 92 on Sunday, what a drop off, right? But a few storms in play Saturday, Sunday. Now you won't see this everywhere, but I've introduced a stray chance on Saturday and Sunday because I think we'll be warm enough. We'll have enough instability. Could see a storm or two pop through. Overall pattern, water vapor. You see more starting to come into the state. The dry air is now filtering through Louisiana, parts of the southeast. So that's already moved on since yesterday. Here's that next system, that next dip in the jet stream. Well, that's headed towards Baja California, Arizona, New Mexico, eventually us by tomorrow morning. So let's look at the European model. This does a good job, except for tonight. This is not right. Sometimes it'll overestimate the lower precipitation like that. What it shows me is an increase in moisture. So the model will, it'll pick up on more moisture and put out showers. Well, we don't have showers across the whole western part of the state. But what it shows me is this increase in temperature. These pink shades here, that's a feels like temp of 90 to 100. In the red is 80 to 90 towards the hill country. So we have a better atmosphere for thunderstorms. In a little spark of humidity, that's all it takes out here in West Texas. Now, Saturday evening will be the first chance. It tries to pop up a little activity, but it quickly races it off north and east towards Weatherford, Fort Worth, Mineral Wells, Comanche, the hill country. That seems likely, okay? If a storm or two pops up, it would race northeast, and coverage for us should be fairly low. So chances fairly low for us. Then Sunday, something interesting. The dry line will be stronger than usual, and this will set up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, totally apart from the upper level jet stream activity. So we'll just have a big difference in the humidity. Very humid air out ahead, very dry air back behind, and the dry line will act as a focal point. So I think we're going to see storms even on days when previously thought maybe we wouldn't. So let's go through Sunday afternoon. Maybe some storms fire on the dry line. Now the models and the Storm Prediction Center certainly favor our northern counties up towards even the Panhandle. Up towards Wichita Falls, Mineral Wells, Abilene, Sweetwater, Ballinger, north of you probably, up towards Comanche, perhaps. Any one of those could be strong. But I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are better chances. Watch this. Now, what it's picking up on as we go in the afternoon is anything that develops races off to the east more organized. But we've seen many a time storms form, they become a supercell, and then they race off to the east. Here's Wednesday. Storms could form and then move off east as well. But then as we go towards late Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the whole pattern breaks down. Thank goodness. We might get a weak front coming through West Texas. It will certainly come through North Texas, Central Texas. What it does, though, is we bring multiple rain chances even through the weekend. So this is pretty rare. But so far, in terms of the drought, we're doing better than the rest of the state. Look at this. This is through next Thursday and Friday, 22nd. But let's move through the following weekend. 1 to 2 to 3, maybe isolated spots, 3 to 4 inches of rain. That's pretty good. We've done really well. So temperatures, yes, warm, but nothing unusual for us. Dropping down, chances increasing. I do think Tuesday, Wednesday, there will be a chance for some strong to severe storms. We'll have to watch that. That's San Angelo. Let's look at Abilene. Some of those could be heavy. Again, Tuesday, Wednesday, 40% chance down to 20%, but keeping those under an alert just to see if a storm pops up. Again, good news with all of this, it keeps the temperatures down a little bit lower.